Welcome back, guys. So right now I have a concept right away and I want to use that concept to create a design. So the design should be how can we make 250k without ads. Okay, so I'll digress a bit. I'll use ChatGPT to get a character. So let me say I'm going to come to Sora. You've never heard of Sora before, so just open this up, your ChatGPT, be it free one or paid one. Just come to Sora. Look at Sora right here. So I'm going to come to Sora right away and I want to use Sora to create my character. So I'm going to say, let me copy all the storyline. I'm going to copy the storyline this way. And I want to say, I want to create a black character for this. So I would say, I want to create a character, black character for these. And I want a prompt I can use to get the best brand character for this storyline. Yes, so I'm going to paste it right here and I'm going to have it sent. So I'm going to get a prompt first and I'm going to use ChatGPT to get that prompt. So prompt for brand character. So you see we have this and this is the prompt right away. So create a realistic, professional yet relatable black Nigerian woman named Kemi in her late 20s. She has a confident, warm presence and a natural entrepreneurial vibe. Her style is modest yet modern, wearing a vibrant Akara blouse paired with fitted jeans and comfortable shoes. She holds a smartphone in her hand, slightly smiling, showing a notification of earnings. Background shows a clean, everyday environment like a cozy home or a local cafe with soft lighting. She represents trust, ambition, and community influence, make her expressive, approachable, and aspirational, a character people can relate to and root for. This image should convey success without showing luxury, focus on empowerment, accessibility, and authenticity. So let me copy this. I'm going to copy this as the prompt I want to use for Sora. So I'm going to copy and I'm going to come to Sora right here. So here is Sora. Sora is new, so we can turn ideas into images and videos. So let's explore Sora together. So here is Sora and you see explore button and then you describe your image. So you can do some presets. We want image, not video, and we want a square image. So square image will be 1:1. Then we could get 4 variations of those images. Then we could now paste the prompt. So I'm going to paste the prompt I copied from here. Remember, I copied this prompt from here. I had right click my mouse, then I copied from here, then I come to Sora to paste it. So I'm going to paste this right here. I'm going to right click and paste what I copied. So that is the prompt to get the character. So let me have that sent. So right away I just want to send this and it says choose a username to create images. So I'm going to say Amazon. This will be Amazon Media. Yes, and I'm going to create this right away. So we are going to create a character, and having to create that character will save us the stress of having to start looking for who to use, the image to use for Kemi. So we are going to get that character right away. I'm going to wait for this to get it generated, then we're going to have a design on Canva. Then we can proceed with what we want to do. So let's wait for Sora to get that done, and that is done already. So this is the image right here. So I'm going to click to view it, and here we have the image. So look at Kemi right here, and we have this, we have this, we have this. So this will be Kemi. So I'm going to use one of these images to represent Kemi. So I'm going to just download this, and here we are. So we're going to have this downloaded right now, and I just downloaded that right away. And if you have a previous character, you could always come here to refine it. Like I think we had Kemi at a point in time, but let me check if I still have it. Let me check if I still have Kemi somewhere in my archive. So we had Kemi at a point in time, so you could actually refine that very image for whatever you want to do. So let me just check Amazon's page. Let me check Amazon's page right now. So I'm going to check our Twitter's page and we're going to see what we had about Kemi. I think I had a character named Kemi, so you could always come here to check for it. And here we have Kemi. So let me look for Kemi right away. So look at Kemi right here, and all we have to do is to use this image to get a new prompt. Yes, we can do that as well. So we could use this very image to get a new prompt. So let's save this image right now. I'm just trying to divert a bit just to show you how to use this new tool on ChatGPT. So I'm going to come to image. Yes, I'm going to make sure the image, then I'm going to bring in an image. This time around the prompt will be different, so I'm going to bring in an image. Then I'm going to agree to everything right here. I'm going to agree, then I'm going to accept. Then here we have Kemi, so I'm going to come here, and now I'm going to redescribe this image. So the description will be what we have right now. So I have a Kemi already, so I'm going to say let Kemi wear a, yes, so we will say let Kemi. So since I have a character already, I could always use that same character. So let Kemi wear, okay, so let Kemi wear a vibrant Akara blouse paired with fitted jeans and comfortable shoe. She holds a smartphone in her hand, smiling. Background shows a clean, everyday environment like a cozy home or a local cafe with soft lighting. Yes, and community influence make her expressive, approachable, and aspirational. So yes, the image should convey success without luxury. Yes, focus on empowerment. Yes, so let's see how we can transform this. So let me just remix this particular image since I have a character already. So I will say I want to remix this, and you could see everything you need, the preset and everything. Let's just leave it at none. Then I'm going to remix this. So let's see what we get from remixing this particular image since we have a character. So since you have a new character or you have a specific character you're using for the brand, you can keep using that character, and all you have to do is just to remix your image. And having to have that, you're going to have a design right here. Then from there, I'll show you how you can connect your social media pages. Then we're going to make the post from here. We're going to make a design from here. We're going to make the post from here, and you see how you can use Canva to manage social media pages, and we're going to see how that goes. So coming back to Sora, I'm waiting for that to get remixed, and we'll be able to use it for the design, and we're going to be able to publish on social media pages. So here we are. This is Kemi right here. So let's see Kemi on Ankara, and as you could see, it's still the same Kemi. Yes, we have Kemi, and it's very okay. It's still the same character as you could see. So this time around, Kemi is wearing Ankara, and you could see it right here. Ankara is an African attire, and as you can see, she's wearing the jeans just the same way we described it. So I'm going to have Kemi downloaded in all variations. So we have more than one variations of Kemi. So that's the first variation, and let me check it out. So I could always access all my images, all the images done. I could always access it from, I have a place I could access it. So let's come to my media. I think I'll be able to access it from my media or my images or images. So let's come to my media, and here it is. So this is Kemi. So we have the 4 variations of Kemi. So I'm going to download all those variations. I'm going to download all those variations of Kemi, and here we are. So you see, this is a plain Kemi image, and you could always come back to Canva to bring that in. So I could come back here and bring a design in. So I'm going to look for a design. So let's say we have Canva AI right here, and let's see if we could use it to make a design. So I'll say design for me, and it's going to be a social media design, and we are going to have the Instagram post. Yes, we're going to use Instagram post this time around. Then I'm going to bring in the Kemi image. Of course, I'm going to upload files and bring in the Kemi image, the plain image of her in Ankara that I did from Sora. So I'm going to bring in this, and I'm going to use that for the design. I'm using Canva AI right now to design this, and yeah, I'm trying to upload Kemi, and this Kemi right away. So once this uploads finish, I'm going to use this to create a design that states how Kemi, and yes, she made 250k. How Kemi made 250k without ads. Yes, so we're going to come right here. I'm going to choose this, then I'm going to use the image right away. So having to use this image, I'm going to describe my idea. So I would say I want to create a design. So let me see. So I'm going to use Alchemy without ads. So I'm going to say I want to create a social media design from this from this picture from this picture using the brand color with the title. So I'm going to put it right here, Alchemy 250k. So I'm going to have this sent. Let's see what Canva AI can make for us from this. So from everything we've given Canva AI, let's see what Canva AI will come up with, and if we're going to have a very good design. So it's thinking and is having some creative directions. So let's see what Canva AI comes up with, and that way we get to automate our design if that is possible. And here we are. So you could see our design has been automated. It's as easy as that. So we can just choose what we love, the particular design we love right here. So I think this won't be bad. This won't be bad at all. So let's choose this template, and all we have to do is to come here, and we could tell it to make sure the primary color so fits the primary color for this, or we could just edit it ourselves. So let's just do the editing ourselves. So instead of using AI, since AI gave us a good idea for templates, so I'm going to use Canva editor to edit it instead of having to prompt it to edit again. So with a prompt we can automate a design, and here we have a design automated already. So all I have to do is to make sure everything fits into the brand color. As you can see from my brand kit that I created, I'm going to have my brand color right here, and that is that. So I'm going to use this to bring this to its senses. Yes, so we have Kemi looking all great, Ctrl Z. So I have Kemi looking all great right here. So I could do something like this. Yes, and we have something like this, so we could go on and on. So here we have Kemi in our glory. Yes, so we have Kemi in our glory here, and we have this. So I'm going to change this background color to this, and that way we have a full design. Yes, so how can we make 250k without spending a dime on ad? So everything is looking great from here. From my own perspective, this is a very good design, and Canva AI created it for us. We just did a little bit of tweaking. So to create an automated ad is as easy as that. So we have something like this, and can make 250k. Yes, and I'm going to bring in my logo. Since I have a logo, and you could check your brand kit to bring in your logo, your official logo, but I don't want my official logo right now. So I have some uploads right here, so I'm going to bring in those uploads. So we have the white color, so let's bring in the white color logo, and you could just slam this, Ctrl Z. You could slam this on this. Actually, you could slam this here, and we could have it somewhere here. So we're going to have something like this. Yes, and we're going to make sure it's good. Ctrl Z. So let me just have it somewhere here. Ctrl Z. Yes, so let me just have it somewhere here. So we're going to have this somewhere here, or we bring in the green version. So we're going to have the green. Now let me bring in the white. I think the white will be more visible, so let's have the white somewhere here. So we're going to have it somewhere here. So we're going to bring it somewhere here. Let's bring in the logo somewhere here, and we're going to have something like this. And yes, so let's have something like this, or we could even make it stay on our Ankara. Yes, so what I want to do now is, let me just lock this position up. So we're going to lock it, we're going to lock position. Yes, and let's bring in this on it. No, not position. I'm going to lock the image itself, not just position. So let me unlock it. So let me lock the old logo. Yes, let me lock it that way, and let's see if this will work. Yes, perfect. So we'll be able to lock that, and yes, we could bring in this into this. So we have Amazon showing here, or we could bring it somewhere here if we feel comfortable for it to be here. So it could be somewhere here. and we have that as well. So you could bring in all sort of logo, the colors and everything. So let me just bring this here, and let me make sure it's on the Ankara made Ankara. So we have something like this, and here we are. So we'll be able to create a full design right here, and you could just make sure you check this out and see if you want to increase that size. So the size could be increased like a 28, or let's say to like a 30, let's say to like a 36. Yes. So how can we make 50k without spending a dime on ads? So we're going to have this downloaded right now. I'm going to have this downloaded, and I'm going to have it downloaded in PNG. So that way I've gotten a design from Sora with a character, with a consistent character. Then I got a design from Canva AI, and all I had to do is to edit it. So that's how to go about you being creative as a social media manager. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.